The routine reconnaissance of rare field or rarefied resources. Oh, okay. I just want to see if there's anyone in here. Commemorative plaque for completion of Skycutter Power Facility A102. Judging by the film of dust covering this plaque, it's been years since anyone has been by to read this. Felicitations! The steadfast subjects of Paradise Island need rely on antiquated power generation no longer. Today marks the completion of construction on the Protectorate's newest miracle, the Skycutter Power Plant. The Sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, single-handedly designed this revolutionary facility to power the whole of the island. With its elegant Kineto electric turbines turned by not more than the unilateral winds of Eden and the newly installed subterranean electronic transference network connecting Fairfield, Westport, and the all-important Vox relay, this facility shall no doubt stand the test of time and continue to function beyond perfectly for years to come. Glory to the Protectorate. It's intriguing, I guess, that no one's here. I was expecting to be greeted by some Protectorate soldiers or something holding the line. Skycutter Power Facility Mission Brief. Strategic target, Skycutter Power Facility A102. Brief. Protectorate Cadre 618 is to infiltrate the Skycutter Power Facility with special clearance granted via Commander Mantelli. Cadre is to secure the tower and implement defensive fortifications, trappings, and facility scuttling charges. Some amount of repair work is expected due to the Skycutter's period of minimal upkeep. Accordingly, Warden Engineer Juan has been assigned to Cadre. Mission shall be audio recorded due to lack of Protectorate combat scribe presence. Cadre's primary goal is to send a power overcharge to the traitorous stronghold of Fairfield, thereby neutralizing its defenses and killing scores of turncoats. The Skycutter must be secured to prevent enemy capture or a countercharge being used against the Vox relay, which cannot currently be separated from the Skycutter power network. Cadre shall not fail. Remember, you bleed for the Sovereign. Wow. I was thinking, I wonder if this place powers up the Vox relay station and we can just cut off the power to it entirely. And I guess they were thinking about that possibility as well. Ooh. Ooh. How many Raptidons do we have around here? Just one? Whoa!
Looks like a fight.
It's fucking more than one! Reloading! Oh, it's dead. That was fucked up.
Captain, have we truly certified that all in our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations.
If you take issue with my presence, speak plainly. My loved one's deeds bear no influence on my own.
Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Protectorate Armorial ID. Military identification found on the corpse of Protectorate soldier. And the Skycutter entrance key. I guess I don't need to hack the door now. Open the container. Who else but us? Ooh. The heavy-duty container is locked with a complicated mechanism. It looks as if it was brought here recently. I guess I just put this in.
Protectorate vestige. Guessing the cadre didn't make it then. Time to start poking around. We'll need all their armorial IDs to get in.
All of them? Really? Fuck. As you look at the ID, you notice its shape matches the mechanism slots. Inserting it results in a resounding click. It's clear that each slot will require an associated ID. Fine. We have to look around this whole place, I suppose. Protectorate Squad's chalkboard. This diagram of the Skycutter is circled in multiple places, with annotations on either side. Several of these stand out to you. A circled section toward the bottom. Entry point. Logistics. Power routing. Support systems. Disused offices. Good fortification points, but not terribly useful at present. In the center is a long, tall section. Main shaft and elevator. May be damaged. Imaging detected Auntie's Choice bombs or drop pods of some sort landing in this area. Structural integrity seems to hold, and unilateral wind turbines continue to function within acceptable parameters. Nonetheless, path to top tower may be complicated. The last annotated portion is a small, narrow section at the tower's apex. It reads, Control apparatus. Needs to be manually activated due for safeguard reasons. Gold. Beneath it is a small additional note. Status indeterminate. May the Matriarch let us find this undamaged. I'm guessing we're gonna find them spread out throughout this facility. The fact that there was a Raptidon in here is a bad sign for them. Ah, Jesus Christ, okay. Fucking fumbling my controls around. I just wanted to turn on my light. Yay. More trauma kits. Even though we've been doing fairly well. And are going to do even better with this shield, truly. Unless it doesn't block all damage. This is a big facility. I almost don't want to go through here. Feels like I'm here really early on. Oh, you know what? I never used the other auto dock. Back at the other facility. There was one I was kind of like holding out on. Oh, sweet. Okay, autodocs do get rid of Xyranium poisoning. Confirmed. Finally. Took me 3 tries before seeing the full effects. Because I feel like I used an autodoc, nothing happened. Although it might have been because we were in a Xyranium cloud still. So like it just didn't care. Like it starts the fixing of the problem, but then it gets reset. Alright. This is gonna be conflicting. We're gonna have to go in here and then try not to touch any big fancy buttons. Maybe. My minimap says there's something above me. Up there-ish? Huh. Oh, turret! They're turrets. That's our problem. Oh, shit.
Look alive, Commander.
Oh, no! There are way more enemies here! Ah, this gadget's taking forever to recharge! Hey, another one of the Protectorate soldiers.
I've heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a duplicate of our field recording, in the event we don't survive.
I'm realizing a weird thing. If you look at the bottom left, my fucking minimap arrow indicator is not synced up with my actual direction, right? Like I'm facing this little opening on the minimap, but my arrow is pointing the complete opposite way of it. It's kind of throwing me off. Hold on. Let's fuck with this a little bit. Minimap. Rotation lock off. There you go. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. I'll leave it on for the rotating minimap. I just don't usually like it because I always like orienting myself on the minimap by being like, oh, okay, this direction's north, this direction's south, and it's just always permanently reminding me of that. But when it rotates, who knows what fucking direction I'm going at that point. Right? Like this could be north, this could be, that could be east. But yeah, if my minimap's just gonna be busted halfway anyways, then I just gotta take the option that works. Though there's always a chance that turning the option on and off fixes it. I'll give it a check. Minimap rotation back on. Okay, that did work. No it didn't. Fine, okay. Uh-oh. Raptidon's attacking. Minimap rotation, lock. I can also do, I could just turn off the FOV cone, period. But I'd rather keep this.
Armed and ready.
Why do there always have to be like a million more hiding around the corner? Oh, they were laying eggs here. I kind of broke into their home. But you're not supposed to be here. This is invasive species stuff. I'm doing my part. I'm clearing you out. I tried, you know, to make sure that they wouldn't be orphans out here. Maybe we'll get this elevator shaft fixed. This is intense, by the way. It is really intense for a place that largely just has, like, random scatterings of enemies. Just a few Raptidons here or there. Some stray mechs. This is something I would expect from a fully armed, like, protectorate base. Right? Like, every floor has 7 soldiers just waiting to battle out. But in lore-wise, this place was usually abandoned. Very weird. Oh. Oh. Breath of the Sovereign Copper. What the fuck is that? Was it a primer? Holy shit, it was. Primer that grants an unconditional small instant heal. 250 HP instantly. For 75 toxicity. Okay. I can see the value in that. Versus the 375 health over 5 seconds. If I'm fortunate, we'll unlock other inhaler slots through other means. Ooh, pick card. +5 max health. Yay. I'm ever so slightly more durable. Yeah. Do I want to go into the giant sparking shaft? Not really, but I think I kind of have to. Okay, I've got my environmental shield just in case. There's no way this floor has absolutely no enemies.
The gunfire has ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have...
I'm sorry, LaRue. They died in the service of the Protectorate. Stop. Breathe. Then we shall press on.
You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your wife shall meet her end. Yet, your resolve remains unshaken.
Any less would disgrace the Sovereign. Disgrace us all. Shoulder your rifle. We shall press on and see this mission to its completion.
That noise doesn't sound like... Oh, blast! Hand me my rifle! My rifle!
Jesus. As this one might be LaRue. She might have been eaten by that Raptidon right there, but at least she was able to kill it. I assume that as soon as I try to use this elevator, a bunch of Raptidons are going to try and attack us. But if there's only one corpse here, that means Swan is maybe successfully above here. All right. Let's turn this on. Restart lift. Bring it on, Raptidons.
Few hungry friends joining us. Keep your finger on the trigger.
I'll go ahead and do a preemptive reload while these Raptidons scatter themselves about. Holy shit, Mike.
Nicely handled. Lift should be here soon.
Back in business.
We're totally gonna get attacked by a second wave, aren't we? I haven't done a lot of sprinting around in combat. Holy shit. I really am fast as fuck with my current armament. Ah. I tried to use Niall's ability, but didn't realize he was the one that was downed.
I'd like to have a word with whoever's in charge of maintenance around here. Right after we deal with these rats.
I don't think they have anybody in charge of maintenance in this place. They just said, fuck it, it's good. The Sovereign will make sure it's perfect forever. These stupid fucks. Damn! I shot off all of its limbs! Sheesh!
Finally. Anything else the universe wants to throw at us while we're here?
There could be a matriarch. I wouldn't tempt fate. Uh-oh. I guess just take us to the top. I wasn't expecting so many options. Why did it bring us back down? Is there something blocking the way? What the fuck? Okay, that was a bizarre little issue. +1 energy meter max. Neat. Officer Regalia. With this heavy armor, you will fear no threats to the Protector. What does that look like? Holy fucking moly, Jesus! Yeah. I guess that would be heavy armor. I think it's really funny that, like, this heavy armor only gives you 10% damage resistance. What the fuck do you mean? I look like I could be, in power armor, basically. That shit should have been like 20%, 30%, Jesus. So I'm guessing this mission failed and that maybe I don't have any options whatsoever. Oh boy. That's not a good sign. Schematics outline the settings and standard procedure for the Skycutter's primary control panel. Another military ID. And the wedding ring for Juan. Aw.
This is Juan. I have suffered grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional. Since my weapon delivers magnetically contained electric charges, I inserted it into a conduit hoping it would spring to life, but the Fairfield power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could admit relief that in my heart of hearts I wished my love to live, despite her traitorism. My darling, I am sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feelings are not even a candle to the incandescent love of the Sovereign.
Christ.
My blood, for the Protectorate. Signing off.
I mean, at least she died thinking that she was loyal to a just cause, I suppose. These controls have seen better days. Many displays do not light properly and the labels have all but eroded. With a set of schematics, one might still be able to adjust the electricity distribution controls. This would allow a user to send a power surge to the Vox relay, potentially damaging its defenses. I will save that for us. Although I am curious about this. Ow! That's fair. Owie. I've been electrified. Well, let's see if there's at least a light show with this. Referencing the schematics, you configure the control panel to send a power surge to the Vox relay. The controls begin to hum ominously. Oh! Sheesh! Holy shit! A Vox relay is seeing a bunch of fires and explosions happening over there. Yeah, that would definitely help our cause. Jesus. With that said, I'm gonna reload here. I still don't know what the Vox relay is gonna end up entailing for us. While I strongly do not like the Protectorate, as I've said before, I don't want to just randomly kill a bunch of civilians. At least not until I've, like, seen what the situation is over there, right? For all I know, the only things that are over in the Vox relay are, like, just a bunch of automechs. And, like, super loyalist soldiers who literally would shoot me no matter what. I only want to sabotage to like such an extent in like genuine self-defense. Ooh. Okay, good intuition on my part to want to check out the different floors in case there were small rewards. This one I'm pretty sure I ran around. But you never know. Check deck 3. I am surprised I didn't get an option like to choose Fairfield or something. Because what if I just straight up don't like Auntie's choice? What if I want to try to mingle with the Protectorate and show my loyalty? I don't, but like, what if? Seemed like that was gonna be like a big choice thing. Power Surge, Westport, Power Surge, Fairfield. Oh, not this way. Through the broken glass. Alright. What's in the box? Each ID perfectly slots into place. As you fit the last one in, a mechanism clicks and the lid slides off. We have some bits, a trauma kit. Ooh, okay, advanced. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. What the fuck? Vestige datapad, Cadre 618. My darling Alex, if you are reading this message, I have fallen in the course of duty. Please do not mourn our destiny. Over the years, my cadre has borne a spotless record of mission success, a clear sign that we were plan-ordained to arrive at this point. We fulfilled our role in society as we were ordered. There is no higher honor. My compatriots and I may be gone, but you and all of our loved ones shall persist to uphold the Protectorate. Take pride that we gave our lives in service to the Sovereign, and by extension, all of Arcadia. My love for you expands the entire universe. Ames. Aw. She's never gonna see that message. Thanks for the loot, though. Hold up, is there anything I need at the workbench real quick? Because I could probably modify my armor a little schmidge. Let's see. Armor. Because right now we're wearing the sniper cloak. It has a slot available. We could do defensive plates, damage resistance. Ooh, you know, emergency defenses makes a lot more sense right now. Because I can pop a gadget and then have, or, you know, pop the shield and then boom, 20% damage resistance on the shield too. I think a flat 10% is fine though. Because I don't even know if like using the shield is genuinely using half of my gadget thing right now. Helmet, this only had the one slot, so that's fine. What about my other guns here? Nothing at the moment, though I do have the ability to craft those mods. Oh yeah, party upgrades, hold on. Inez! Okay, right, we don't have the option available for her just yet. Same thing with Niles, I guess. What are her options like? Corrosive damage in addition to slightly increased weapon damage. Inez's weapon is much quieter, reducing the likelihood that enemies attack her, and she has increased damage, or significantly increased damage. Inez's weapon now automatically reloads, allowing her to continuously fire. It also has significantly increased damage. Ooh. Medical pack dispenser. When Inez kills a human or creature, a medicine pack drops near the target. Walking over this pack automatically uses it, reducing your... Okay, this is the same thing as the other one, but it also increases her general damage. I love how everything's like, increase her damage! Releases a stunning spray from the armor when damaged in melee, temporarily dazing enemies in the area. I do like the sound of anything like that. Just stun all the enemies for me and I'll deal with it. I think for her, I'll give her corrosive damage, because I don't always have corrosive weapons equipped. Same thing with him, I might give him plasma damage. So that we always have some kind of level of combat effectiveness for any real groups. And then shock damage, I could just equip my shock machine gun, or any other shock things that might end up happening. I feel bad for the Vox Relay. If it turns out that like it's 100% like a hostile place and I need to like sabotage that place, we're fast traveling right back here and taking the elevator up to the next floor. Okay, let's set this up for my next target. Do a little save here. We'll be right back. All right, let's go chase down this Raptidon Matriarch. I'm fairly certain that I can handle it. Relatively. One thing that's nice about having gotten over to this side of the island and survived crossing through that Zyranium is I can, like I said before, I can fast travel. So I don't have to go through the clouds anymore and risk super Zyranium poisoning. Ah! No! What the fuck? I did it! I broke out of the elevator! I didn't expect it to try to lock me in there. There's an invisible barrier there for... Run, what was going on. You turn on the lift and it goes, you're staying on here so you don't break anything. Little did they know their elevator fucking sent me above its own hitbox. Weird. Something's going on in here. I don't know what. Oh, it's a Dragoon. Is it a crazy one? Ooh. Well, I can't get in there anyways, unless I can mess with the controls from the other side. Where do I even... Hold on. Where do I put mines? Oh, okay, okay. I would have to manually equip them like this. Gotcha. Did I ever get the upgrade that's like... Enemies distracted, I do more damage to them? I don't even know. Let's see. I don't think so. I don't even remember grabbing this. Learning from the series of Commanders Aid and Buddy, you better lead your crew. Companion abilities charge faster. Scrabbles grants you some luck, helping you find some more bits and containers. Oh. Oh. Okay, so these are not like this. We get perks from random shit. So finding that plushie makes it so I get 5% more money in containers, even though I don't even have Scrabbles on me. That's so random. Damn. It didn't even stand a chance. I annihilated it. Boink. Oh, that didn't turn that off. Okay, I'll try something a little bit more complicated, I suppose. Or... Huh? Shock rod! Though no amplifier. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna continue burning through my shield charge there. Jesus. I guess I should check. Oh. Oh my god. Food, food, food. You don't let a single bite or drop go to waste. Your food and drink now heal for more, but you move a bit slower in combat. Fuck you. That sounds awful. Absolutely not. That's one of those flaws that I would hate to get during the like flaw run that makes you accept everything. It's just a nerf to you for like maybe just the slightest bit of using less food overall. Why yes, this is probably safe for me to do. A Protectorate sky mine seems to have survived its fall back to Paradise Island. Its exterior is pitted and scarred, but its core still hums with energy. The valuable inner workings can be disassembled for valuable parts by a steady and skilled hand. Brilliant. Your unique insight allows you to quickly understand the workings of the mine. You safely disable it and claim several useful parts while you're at it. Of course. With precision and skill, you successfully disable the mine. The core powers down and you're able to safely remove several valuable components. Heck yeah, easy. Easy explosives parts. Oh, that's the other side of the bridge. I wonder what they say to you if you pass by it. Oh, they don't have anyone on this side of the bridge. I think they genuinely don't have a single soldier over here. What the hell? Thanks. It is awkward. Gonna use the auto dock. I gotta be more stingy about my food stuff sometimes. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I don't sit there and use it at all. Until I'm like close to combat. The workstation appears to have been used for loading Xyranium into grenades. There are a few empty grenades left on the table. Attempt to fill grenades. Empty grenades are scattered on the table. Perhaps they can be filled in by... Okay, well, okay, that didn't work. Shoot. I tried. Lower bridge. I bet that would cause a ruckus. Oh, wow. What the fuck? I didn't see that trouble. Oh, no. It just failed the other mission. Because I touched the bridge. That's stupid. Hold on. I don't want to do that. Not necessarily. Maybe I'm down to send the cousin over here and he gets horribly mauled by the Protectorate people. Maybe he's a piece of shit? And I'm not here for the Vox Relay anyways. That'd be so silly of me. Oh my goodness. Who? Oh, really?
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. Don't make these bang. Got a distraction over here. Free all of the head.
Alright, I gotta reload. Oh shit, my ammo. Melee! 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 Alright, I gotta go. Well, I guess we'll craft some ammo, but first, I guess we look at my skills. Alright, what am I gonna divide for this? It probably would help if I went guns. Maybe gun, sneak pick, lock pick? And the next level can have speech and observation. And we can have the awkward, delicate dance of skill points. Though I am curious if maybe we'll find something else that'll give me more skill points, because if I could distribute 4 skill points per level, that would be sweet. Wait, hold on, I also got a perk. I did want the lock-picking one out of like curiosity on how it works. There's so many like utility ones that I also want, like the tracker, seeing enemies on the minimap and seeing what they do, but there's a good chance I'm never gonna get it out over like all this other stuff. Yeah. Hold on. Marksman, pistol, sniper rifles have increased range and weak spot damage. Needs Crabble Rancher. Crabble Rancher is this one. The 20% critical chance on lower magazine would, I think, combine really well for my revolver. But we'll do the lockpicking one. I'm curious to see how much stuff I can get. That one might be a throwaway perk in that like it doesn't actually help me out that much. For all I know, people are really noticeable about when shit just disappears.
Halt! Don't come any closer. Oh, you're not protected. I think the Sovereign.
Protectorate, Deserter, or Jakes? Oh shit!
That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign.
You almost got fucking devoured.
Unless you plan on conjuring ammo from the Aether, we ought to get the crafting something.
Yeah. Hold your horses, Jake.
Being this close to DeVries, feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Anyway, yes, I do actually.
Sure.
Let's see if I can make some ammo. We need short rounds, I believe. Nice. We should be set for a while now. Thing in your little area here for me. Beware of Montelli, huh?
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being overly cautious by increasing base security beyond the standards that are required by regulations. Unnecessary, but commendable. This quickly devolved into lashing out, seemingly at random. Finally, he started purging the traitors from our ranks. Any infraction, real or imagined, is now seen as an act of treason and deemed grounds for immediate execution. We could no longer live under the abuse of the paradigm. This may make us traitors in the eyes of our superiors, but we will return to be judged when sanity has returned to the Vox relay station.
That's very intriguing. Hold to pickpocket. Hold on. Cool. Maybe they don't notice as long as you're not seen.
Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way.
I'll keep an eye out. Should I see him, I'll be sure to send me away.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and please, take this with you as a token of my thanks.
Okay. I was expecting there to be more to that whole little conversation, but I believe this is the cave I need to go into for the Raptidon Matriarch. Let's begin our descent. Oh boy.
Liquidate him!
Oh no. Climb! Jump!
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Yeah, that's true. Don't worry. I'm living, even though you all didn't do shit for me there. Ouch. Ugh. Ooh, incendiary triple barrel shotgun. I can give that a try out while we're in here. Don't think the shock machine gun's gonna really help me out. Ooh, ferrochromium. Oh, damn. Okay, so this isn't the Raptidon Matriarch area. It's just on the other side of it. Very delicately. Alright, Jake. I guess you should have told me where your friend is, but I'll make it work. Maybe at some point. Primary goal is not to help random protectorate dudes. Oh boy. We got a whole farm over here. I don't know how I'm gonna get over to this Raptidon nest. I might have to go out this way and then along the coast. Or I have to go all the way to the Vox relay, which I don't want to do. So we'll try our luck here to here to here. I'm seeing danger on my map. Is this Raptidon? Or is this farm a Raptidon infested mess? Or am I just not allowed to be in here?
Don't question, don't doubt. That's your better thing for you.
Oh boy. We've got some Protectorate soldiers here.
This paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve.
Hee. If they aren't gonna notice me pickpocketing them right in front of them, that's okay.
Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so.
Hee. Although, hold on, curiosities. It's been so long since I've had human people to deal with.
Never more content.
Look alive, Commander.
Curses. Alright. I got what I wanted out of that. Confirmation of disappointment. My silenced gun still cannot one-shot headshot random soldiers. Very sad. Maybe I'll luck out and find the actual, like, sniper rifle at some point, and then I could just put a silencer on that. Though I'm feeling like I'm not going to be able to get the sniper rifle on this planet. Because any place that has sold, like, a bunch of weapon mods I haven't seen the sniper rifle mods there at all at the moment. At least I don't think so. I haven't looked super hard since I don't even have it yet. But I just want to one-shot a person who isn't paying attention. To confirm it was dead. Woo. Hey there! Oh boy. Oh, another Colossus? What the fuck? Ah!
Not exactly in fighting shape at the moment.
Thanks, Niles. I need the cover.
Where you point that thing? Knew you had my back.
Holy hell. Existence. It hurts. So does acid, I guess. Oh. Oh, wow. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, we are completely out of food. Already. Jesus. At least I have a bunch of inhaler charges built up at this point, because we're gonna need them. That rate of time for the toxicity decrease, though. Whew. Huge. It's gonna take a while. Might have to randomly pull out Valerie just to keep me healed out here.